Hey guys, it's Paul Mayer here. I've got a cool new tool to take a look at today called the spike plate. The spike plate is for production bowl turners. So if you are into turning out a high volume of bowls, on a day-to-day basis, this is a tool that might bring some efficiency to that operation for you. It is designed by Amy Grigg, who is a professional bowl turner, great member of the wood turning community. You can see her on her Instagram feed where she's become sort of famous. And I'll also provide a link to her website where you can purchase this product and you can see some of her other work there as well. So the spike plate is used in lieu of a traditional faceplate or screw chuck, which are also alternative means of mounting a bowl blank. The spike plate uses the spikes, the many spikes that are protruding from the faceplate to lock the bowl blank securely in position as you mount it, so that you can quickly mount it, and I'll demonstrate it in a little bit. You can quickly mount it and start spinning immediately without having to go through the rigor of the faceplate mount, or the, I guess, clunkiness of mounting on a screw chuck, or the potential of stripping out the threads on the screw chuck, which does happen. So this uses rather than the threaded screw chuck, uses a registration pin, and that's really all this pin is for, is to align, and I'll drill a hole in the bowl blank, and I'm going to slide the bowl blank onto the faceplate or onto the spike plate, and then use the tailstock and the nose cone to lock it into position, and then I'm ready to go. It's really just that simple. So the spike plate is made of aluminum and it's anodized to protect it from the wear and tear. And everything is assembled really nicely. Amy actually assembles each one of these herself and then ships them out directly. I'm also going to do a giveaway on this. So watch for that video, and if the link is available, the giveaway is happening, and if the link is not available, the giveaway is over. So stay tuned for that, subscribe to the channel, and you'll hear about that. So what I'll do is just walk through a quick demonstration of setting this up. I've used it, I've turned maybe 5 or 6 bowls. I had a friend over to try it out as well, and he turned a really nice Indian rosewood bowl on this. And what I really like about it is you can take a very heavy cut, and that bowl is just held solidly. So basically, like with a faceplate, you're just using that until you've got the outside shaped and a tenon established, or a recess if you prefer to do it that way. Then you're going to remove the spike plate, put your normal chuck on, flip the bowl around, and scoop out the inside. So it's really just used for the first step. I think if I was using this as a production bowl turner, what I would do is probably line up my blanks for the day. Maybe I'm going to turn 20 bowls or 30 bowls or whatever for a particular day. I would shape all the outsides with this in place first, which you could do very quickly just through repetition, and then remove the spike plate, mount your chuck, and then scoop out the insides. And I bet you could probably turn out, I would guess maybe a few more bowls in a day. I've asked a couple production turners that question to try and get a sense of that. I haven't really gotten a good read on it, but if you're a production turner and you have a guess as to how many more bowls you could put out in a day using a spike plate, I'd appreciate it in the comments below, and kind of share that thought with the community, and I'd like to get that perspective. Even Amy was kind of hesitant to give me a number on it herself. She said it helps her a lot. She has gained a lot of efficiency through that, but she wouldn't say, a number of bowls or a percent increase in efficiency. So I'm kind of a numbers guy. I want to know, so please tell me your opinion on that. So what I'm going to do is kind of reset the camera, and I'm just going to do a quick sequence showing you mounting, and then I'll do some cuts on it. You'll get a sense of the kind of force that you can put on this without interrupting or throwing the bowl off. Amy said it's really for green bowls. I would say yes, that makes sense because the spikes will penetrate better into a green blank. But I've done some dry bowls as well. I did a a platter and just removed this registration pin for the platter. And I really liked it for the platter, not just from an efficiency standpoint, but with a platter and a faceplate. It's so shallow, you know, it's a fine line between getting the right length screw and getting enough hold on there. So the potential is there to run the screws so deep that they're still there after you've scooped out all the material. So I really like it for green and dry bowls and platters. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick demonstration so you can get a feel for this. I also would like to know what you think of the concept. I'll also have a link to the spike plate on Amy Gregg's website, so you can check that out as well. All right, this is a 12-inch by 5-inch blank of box elder. I've got a 3/8 inch hole drilled in the center just for easy registration using the pin. And I just slide it onto the pin. I slide the tailstock in place and tighten it up. And it's secure and ready to go. So I'll just do a little turning on here, and you can kind of see the kind of force that I can place on here, which is pretty much as I want to. There's really no limitation from what I can tell. I've been able to really lean in. All right, and that's about all there is to it. Very easy to set up, super easy to get a bowl started, and should bring a lot of efficiency to production turners. So hope you found this useful. Please click like if you did. Hope you subscribe to the Tool Metrics channel for more wood turning, woodworking, and DIY videos. Thanks again.